Hi everyone, it's Morgan and I'm here with a quick review on the book The Mothers. It is the debut novel by Britt Bennett, and I buddy read this with Alicia at Pretty Brown Eyed Reader on YouTube. If it wasn't for her and agreeing to do a buddy read with me on this book, I would have probably kept this book on my shelves, but thanks to her I ended up reading it sooner and I really enjoyed this book. So this is a book about three black teenagers whose secrets follow them into adulthood. So Nadia, Aubrey, Aubrey and Luke are living in a small beach town in California, and they all go to the same church together. So the first things that happen in this book, which is not a spoiler because it's told in the first few pages, is that Nadia ends up having an abortion not too long after her mother has committed suicide. If those are too sensitive topics for you, then I would pass on this book, although there aren't any gruesome details that might turn you away or upset the reader. And that secret kind of travels with her up into her mid-20s, and Luke and Aubrey get involved into that secret. So what I enjoyed about this book, because I gave it 4 stars, is that it was pretty much a light read and it was enjoyable, it was entertainment, but it also had its heartfelt moments. I think if you're a woman and also you know about the black church, then you could really relate to this novel. So part of the reason the book is called The Mothers is because it is told in third person and narrated by the church mothers. And in order to fully grasp the idea and understand how real this book is for a lot of black Americans, you need to understand the role of church mothers in the African American church. So the church mothers are just older black women. They are elders in the church who have maybe not necessarily grown up in that church, but they have definitely grown old in that church. So they might be a deaconess, not necessarily the first lady, although they could be, probably not, but they are the women that are highly respected after maybe like the first lady. They garner a lot of respect from the congregation, and their life in a way is the church, like the women in these books. Like, they're older, they're not working, they spend a lot of time in the church, and because they spend a lot of time in the church, they know everybody's business. So I don't think you would necessarily find church mothers in maybe a African American like mega church, like if you watch like TD Jakes or you watch maybe a Creflo Dollar. I really hate saying their names because they're controversial for good reasons, but those are like mega churches, right? So you have smaller churches that are like neighborhood churches, which are the focus of this book, where you know everybody's business. And that was real for me. That was real for Alicia when she was reading it. And Alicia also pointed out to me that mothers in general in this book are a very important theme, and it plays a major role into how the characters function in this novel. I did not give this book more than 4 stars just because it was purely for entertainment. Not saying that it didn't have a good message, which it did, but I tend to rate books higher that have more of like a social justice importance. But this novel is still important because it gives a glimpse into, I think, black life that a lot of people don't see. And her characters were definitely realistic. I could definitely see this happening to a lot of women, especially in that environment. So I would suggest to pick this up, whether you buy it, borrow it, or go to the library. It's definitely worth the read. I also think it would make a great Lifetime movie. Like, I would love to sit down on a Saturday night and drink wine and watch popcorn to this. Eat popcorn while watching this movie. I encourage you to kind of learn more about the black church if you are still a bit confused about this book. So yes, that is my review. Thank you for watching, and if you're going to pick this book up or if you already read the book, let me know your thoughts. Thanks again to Alicia, and I will see you all another time. Bye.